Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to our distinguished guests, moderators, educators joining us from different parts of the world. On behalf of the entire A Walk Through Education family, it is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you to the first session of the third quarter of the Walk Through Education Global Intellectual Exchange 2026. I extend my warm welcome to our moderators, our panelists, educators, ambassadors, researchers from across the globe. The beginning of a new quarter offers us opportunity to learn together, connect across borders, and strengthen our shared commitment to transforming education and empowering lives. Our theme for today's session is Education Beyond the Classroom, learning opportunities outside the four walls of the classroom. Education is not confined to textbooks, classrooms, or school buildings. Learning happens everywhere, in our homes, our communities, workplaces, digital spaces, just like we're having now, and through our everyday experiences. Some of life's greatest lessons are learned through services, collaboration, mentorship, travel, technology, and human interaction. Today's conversation challenges us to rethink education and to embrace a broader understanding of learning that prepares learners not only for examination, but also for life. I encourage each participant to listen, reflect, engage, and contribute to this important conversation. It is therefore my pleasure to officially declare the Walk Through Education Global Intellectual Exchange third quarter 2026 session open. Welcome once again, and let us begin our journey of learning together. Congratulations to all of us. We made it to the third quarter. And I'm going to quickly invite our first moderator for today. I'm going to be welcoming Ambassador Miriam Salihu Suleiman as she speaks on the topic Global Citizenship Education, Learning Beyond Borders. In an interconnected world, education must prepare learners to understand, appreciate, and collaborate with people from different cultures and backgrounds. So I now invite Ambassador Miriam to lead this global conversation. Over to you, Ambassador Miriam.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gloria. Good evening, everybody here. Good evening to the participants, the moderators, the speakers, and everyone. And welcome to the third quarter. We live in a world where a decision made in one country can affect lives, thousands of miles away. Climate change, technological advancements, migration, public health, and even education itself has become global conversations. In such a world, it is no longer enough to educate learners for academic purpose alone or for academic success alone. We must prepare them to become compassionate, responsible, and active global citizens. Global citizenship education goes beyond teaching geography or world history. It is about helping learners understand that while our languages, our cultures, and traditions may differ, our humanity is shared. It nurtures empathy, critical thinking, collaboration, respect for diversity, and a commitment to creating positive change. As educators, we are not simply teaching subjects. We are shaping perspectives. We are shaping perspectives. Every classroom has the potential to become a window to the world. Through project-based learning, intercultural exchanges, technology, community service, and meaningful discussions about global issues, we can help learners appreciate different viewpoints while remaining proud of their own identities. At the same time, global citizenship does not require learners to forget where they come from. Rather, it encourages them to value their local culture while understanding their role in the wider global community. The goal is to raise young people who can think globally, act responsibly, and contribute meaningfully wherever they find themselves. The Sustainable Development Goals remind us that quality education is not only about literacy and numeracy, it is about equipping learners with the knowledge, the values, and skills needed to promote peace, justice, sustainability, and inclusive societies. As an educator, I firmly believe that education should inspire learners to ask not only what can I achieve, but also how can I make a difference. That simple shift in mindset has the power to transform communities, to transform nations, and ultimately the world. Let us remember that every classroom is no longer defined by our walls. Every conversation, every collaboration, and every connection is an opportunity to learn beyond borders. Together, let us raise a generation that celebrates diversity, embraces shared responsibility, and leads with knowledge, empathy, and purpose. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Miriam, for that wonderful presentation. Your presentation have beautifully highlighted that education should prepare learners to become compassionate, responsible, and active global citizens. The future belongs to those who can build bridges across cultures and work together to solve global challenges. Thank you for inspiring us to think beyond borders. Thank you very much. And I'm going to quickly move over to our next speaker, moderator, Dr. Kamal Chandra Lohani, and he's going to be speaking on technology and digital spaces, the new frontiers of learning. I now invite Dr. Kamal to take over. Dr. Kamal, over to you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Good evening, good afternoon. According to time zone, to everybody, all the great speakers and esteemed educators of the world, and Dr. Gloria, ma'am, and our Rania, ma'am, our nice Nalini, ma'am, all the great speakers. Well, this is Kamal Chandra Lohani from Nainital, Uttarakhand. As I have to speak on the technology and digital spaces. We are living in the world where learning is no longer limited to classrooms, confined to the four walls of the classroom. So technology has opened the doors to endless knowledge. Today, a student can attend an online class, watch, educational videos, learn a lot, read ebooks, explore virtual laboratories, and communicate with experts from the different parts of the world. All with the help of technology, with the help of smartphone, with the help of computers, and all that. So digital learning has made education more accessible, flexible, and engaging. It allows every learner to move at their own pace, ask questions without fear, and discover new ideas beyond textbooks. So technology encourages creativity, critical thinking, collaborations, and innovation. It prepares students not only for exams but also for the life, real life. However, technology is a powerful servant, but it is a poor master. We have to keep that thing in our mind, and we must use it wisely. And internet should become a source of knowledge for us. We should balance our screen time with reading books, stories, outdoor activities, and meaningful conversations. Digital responsibility, online safety, and respect for others are just as important as digital skills. And teachers are our greatest guides. Technology can support learning, but it can never replace the teacher. It can never replace wisdom. It can never replace care, inspiration, and values that a teacher imparts to us. So we must remember that technology gives us tools, but it is our dreams, our values, and our determinations that shape our future, that shape our life. So let us learn beyond boundaries, think beyond limitations, and build a brighter tomorrow through the wise use of technology. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kamal, for that amazing presentation. Dr. Kamal has
Thank you, ma'am.
your
Thank you.
insights remind us that technology is no longer an option. It is an essential tool for expanding access to education and creating new learning opportunities. So as educators, we must embrace innovation while ensuring that no learner is left behind in this digital era. Thank you for that talk, We'll
Thank you,
begin
ma'am.
discussion.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much. Thank
You're
you. Thank you.
welcome.
Thank
And moving on, I'm going to welcome Dr. Nahid Raza as he speaks on community as a classroom, learning through services and social engagement. Over to you.
My sincere gratitude to our leader, CEO, founder, and whatnot. And greetings to you all, my friends. Today, I sit before you to speak of journeys. Not journeys by train or by plane, but journeys of the heart and mind. We are all pilgrims on a road of learning. It is through experiences that our sight is sharpened, through engagement that our hands are trained, and through the wide open world that our classroom spreads its lessons across the sky. There is a truth, both simple and profound. Experience shapes understanding. We learn not by hearing about the wind, but by feeling it on our face. We do not truly know the test of courage until we have braved the storm. Each step we take, each failure we may mend, each friendship we forge, these become the tutors that teach our soul. As one wise saying holds, knowledge is not merely what we are told, it is what we live. Let us then gather our moments like seeds, plant them in the field of reflection, and harvest a deeper wisdom. But knowledge alone is a lamp without a hand to carry it. Engagement builds skills. To read about compassion is good. To sit beside another's sorrow and listen is greater. To study the craft of service is useful. To spend an afternoon serving with hands is transformative. Practice creates talent as water curves stone. A nation of learners become a nation of doers. When curiosity meets action. Remember this, skill grows where hands meet purpose. Let us meet the world not as distant observers, but as active trainee, learning by working, by asking, by trying again when we fail. And what of the classroom? We need not confine it to four walls, a bell, or the neat lines of a blackboard. The world is our classroom. I repeat, the world is our classroom. Vast, patient, and ever speaking. In this marketplace, we learn negotiation. In the fields, we learn patience. In the hospital, we learn humility. Every traveler, every neighbor, every problem is a lesson waiting to be read. And another truism reminds us life itself is the teacher. Our footsteps are the lessons. If we carry that belief into our days, we will find education in the laugh of a child, the resilience of a community, and the persistence of the human spirit. So, let us pledge here and now to be learners who live. Let us transform understanding into action, curiosity into craft, and observation into service. Let the light of experience guide our minds. Let engagement shape our hands. And let the world be the vast classroom that molds our destiny. May we walk forward together, learning from what we do, growing by whom we serve, and building a future that proves education is not merely the accumulation of facts, but formation of character. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Nahid, and thank you for this amazing message. Your message has reminded us that education becomes transformative when learners engage with their communities and learn through service. Communities are not just places where we live, they are living classrooms where compassion, responsibility, and citizenships are cultivated. Thank you for this wonderful insight. We appreciate. Thank you. And I'm going to welcome our next moderator, Dr. Nalini Astana, as she speaks on life skills and lifelong learning, preparing learners for the real world. Over to you, Dr. Nalini.
A hearty welcome to all our members of AWTE family, and a big virtual hug to glorious Gloria and radiant Rania and all my fellow beings, because we are back to our own family. Really, I was missing this for you have just taken a break for 2 weeks, but it looked like it has 2 years have passed. uh, that much I was missing this community. Let me tell you that. But yes, definitely it gave us the time to reflect and look beyond that, that what else we can do. And I really appreciate the way you have curated the list and what all we are going to do in this quarter. So welcome all of you in this third quarter of AWT family, and the credit goes to none other than our CEO, Dr. Gloria. So, as you have given skill development, what to talk about skill development? Skill to initiate an engaging talk in education beyond the classroom and learning opportunities outside the four walls. Whatever till now, Dr. Nahid or Lohani sir has mentioned, and even my beautiful little sis Mariam has said, it is all a gist of this, that the skills can be developed beyond the walls. And skills, if the skills are developed, education will take care of its own. If we are developing the skills doesn't mean that you hand and eye and mind coordination. It is about our attitude, our gratitude, our behavior, our etiquettes, our engagement with others, and social learning is all about the skill development. And this can be initiated not very at the very age, but it can be started on the very beginning of the childhood. So I will just say education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Every time I remind myself this, that education itself is a life for us. And we the educators are sitting only for because of this education. The key points which I would like to emphasize to develop the skills is learning happens everywhere. That what Nahid sir and Lohani sir said. Mariam was talking about experiential learning creates lasting impact. Absolutely. The experience which we give to our children and whatever we are getting is, and I'm pretty sure it is being replicated by many of us in our classrooms or within our staff members, as Lohani sir and Nahid sir and many of Neelam ma'am, they all are heading the schools. They are replicating within their staff members. Then developing a life skills beyond academics. I don't believe beyond academics, with academics. It goes hand in hand. And learning through community engagement. What could be the better example than our own community of AWTE? We are learning globally every moment. And as he said that we are the pilgrims of this pilgrimage, and we have to carry the baton forward. So we should be as natural as nature is towards our children. So technology is another part of it, and thanks to technology, I always give gratitude to the people who have developed this technology. Otherwise, I could have not been able to see my entire extended family like this in one frame. I call it my family. Why? Because this is my family from whom we are learning, and we are passing it to others. And this will be carried in Greece or in Nairobi or in Nigeria. I don't know. My sayings will be replicated then everywhere. So this is the thanks to this technology for this. And art, sports, and co-curricular activities, what all we can do with our children is the best way to teach them the skills. Don't confine them in that four walls and within these 20 pages book. Let them learn through experience. So the only sum up statement of mine could be the best classroom and the richest cupboards are roofed only by the sky. Give the open sky, let them learn, and be with them just as a mentor. That's all I will say for life skills and all that. Thank you so very much for this opportunity, Dr. Gloria, and back to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nalini. You have shown us that the true purpose of education is to prepare learners for life. Life skills, adaptability, emotional intelligence, and a commitment to lifelong learning are essential qualities for success in the 21st century. Thank you very much for your inspiring contribution. We appreciate it. And I'm going to welcome our next moderator, Dr. Rania, as she speaks on experiential learning, turning real life experiences into powerful classrooms. Over to you, Dr. Rania.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Gloria. Good afternoon to everyone. Congratulations first to everyone for making success the second quarter. And now it's time to step confidently into the third quarter with fresh energy, bigger dreams, a stronger commitment to learning and excellence. So let's continue, as Dr. Nalini said, continue making a positive impact together. Because together we learn, we grow, and we inspire. So my topic today has to do with experiential learning. And why? Because there is a shift nowadays, a shift to a new educational philosophy. What is this philosophy? Experience first, success follows. Education has long been considered as a key, to career success or to personal growth, social progress. And for generations, we had the textbooks, the lectures, examinations that have formed the foundation of learning. But nowadays, the employers, communities, societies seek individuals who can think critically, who can solve real-world problems, who can communicate effectively, who can adapt to constant change. So these qualities, the traditional qualities, are not longer anymore sought after. And on the other hand, there is a changing meaning of education, because for many years, educational success was measured primarily by grades, test scores, and academic qualifications. But now success in today's world depends on a combination of knowledge, of practical skills, and emotional intelligence, creativity, and resilience. So experience matters, because experiential learning develops this ability to observe, to analyze, to make decisions, to reflect on outcomes. Education becomes more relevant, engaging. If we have, for example, a biology student who studies ecosystems in a classroom, gains theoretical knowledge, but if the student participates in a field study at a forest or wetland, this allows the student to witness biodiversity, environmental challenges, conservation efforts firsthand. And such experiences create lasting impressions and deeper understanding far beyond what the diagrams or lectures can achieve. So some opportunities for experiential learning include the field visits to industries, museums, to farms, that could be research centers, the laboratory experiments, definitely scientific investigations, community service and volunteer programs, internships and workplace training, especially we talk about vocational education, everything which has to do with project-based and problem-based learning, entrepreneurship initiatives, leadership camps and outdoor education, virtual simulations, and digital learning environments. Each of these experiences allows learners to apply theoretical knowledge while developing at the same time confidence and independence. So, experiential learning, it's about building essential life skills, developing critical thinking, collaboration, leadership. Technology expands also learning opportunities, and students are actually active learners because they are the center of educational process. And this way, we can prepare them for the future workforce. Because technical knowledge alone is no longer sufficient, organizations want employees who can communicate effectively, who can adapt to change, who can work collaboratively, and create this way lifelong learners. I think one of the greatest strengths of experiential learning is this, the ability to foster lifelong learning. People who learn through experience, they are those who develop adaptability and confidence in their ability to acquire new knowledge throughout their lives. So, by concluding, the future of education lies in enriching traditional learning. We don't replace traditional learning, but we enrich it with meaningful experiences. So this philosophy of experience first, success follows recognizes that true education extends beyond classrooms, beyond examination and textbooks, and it prepares learners to actually adapt confidently to change. So thank you very much, Dr. Gloria. I'm looking forward to hear from our panelists today. We have many panelists today, so looking forward.
Thank you, Dr. Rania, for that amazing presentation. Thank you. We appreciate you. You have beautifully reminded us that education becomes meaningful when learners experience, explore, and participate actively in their learning journey. Indeed, the world itself is a classroom, and every experience is an opportunity for growth. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate you. Thank you. And this brings us to the end of the moderator's presentation. We are going to be moving over to our breakout rooms where our moderators will continue their presentation. But in the meantime, please, I would like you to all turn on your cameras. Let's take our pictures, our photo shoot before we move to the. All right, please turn on your cameras. Turn on your cameras. Let's take our pictures. Okay, not everyone is turning on camera today. All right, we're going to take the pictures regardless. So we're going to be using our emoji, our favorite emoji, the heart emoji, which is what connects all of us. So after the count of 5, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go, everyone. All right, I'm going to give me a minute. Let me just save this one. And okay, so I need to take the next page. Please, let's still turn on our cameras. Let's keep it on because you might appear anywhere. So after the count of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go, everyone. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. We'll be moving over to the breakout room. We have 30 minutes to spend at the breakout room. So over to you, moderators. Good luck and see you soon. Yes, we all have a room. Just click on it and join your room. Good luck, everyone. If you're having challenges joining your room, please just let me know. I will guide you on how to. Okay, Ambassador Clemia, welcome. All right, let me send you to your room. You're in your room 2.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening. You're
Nice
welcome.
to see you. I was trying to connect actually. So please send me to my room.
Yes, I've done that. All right, Dr. Tariq Mahmood. I'm sending you to room 4. Okay, you all have a room now. So please, if you have a challenge joining your room, just let me know. I'll guide you through. I'll guide you on how to connect with your room. You're going to see something pop up on your screen. That is the room number. Just click join and you'll find yourself in your room. Just click on, check your screen. You're going to see something like join room. You click on it and it will send you to your room. But if you're having issues joining, just let me know. I'll reassign you.
And he said it has transformed complete. He said it has, completely changed the classrooms. We can have multiple devices here. So with the help of all these things, we can learn, we can enhance our knowledge, and we can learn from anywhere today. So students are engaged here. They are learning new things, and technology can. But the main thing is that technology can never replace teachers. So he was talking about personalized learning, and he said that students can become researchers, collaborators, and problem solvers.
Can I
So
join
and
it? Can I join it
we
again?
can learn. We can learn with the technology, with the help of technology collaboration,
Can I
and
join it? Hello?
have the
Hello?
expanded class.
Yes, can I
So
please join it once again?
thank you, Alex Fernandez sir. Thanks a lot. So after that I have B Chakraborty
Can I
ma'am.
please join it?
Ma'am, I will give you time, please. And she was talking about opportunities. What opportunities do digital platforms provide for the lifelong learning? And she, talked about classrooms. She said that classroom means 4 walls, but within these 4 walls, we are having and we are learning most important thing of our life. I mean, it means most important thing happening is there in the classroom. So she said about education, and she said that education is about to ignite curiosity. And she was talking about research. She was talking about community engagement, and she was talking about technology as technology has transformed everything today. And in the last moment, she said that education begins in the classroom, but never ends in the classroom. We can learn many more things beyond the classroom. Thank you, Chakraborty ma'am. Thanks a lot. After that, I had Gayatri ma'am, Dr. Gayatri Mishra ma'am, and she was talking about virtual experiences, complements traditional classroom. She said that learning is more effective beyond the classroom. Students learn many more things through experiences, real life experiences. Classroom gives a foundation, of course, foundation of knowledge, but beyond the classroom, our students learn many more things through the real life experiences, learning, real life experiences. She was talking about curiosity, creativity, and she was talking about problem solving. And she said that culture and environment help a lot. Students learn many more new ideas, new things with everyday life. So thank you very much, ma'am. As you said in the last, it prepares not for academic, but for the challenges which we face in our life. Thank you, Gayatri, ma'am. Thanks a lot. In the last moment, I had Paranga sir, where he was talking about vision for the future of the education in the digital age. Sorry, he was talking about classroom, as he said that classroom makes foundation, and beyond the classroom, with the help of the digital tools, we can learn many more things. He was talking about the curiosity, and he gave the best example of Albert Einstein and Mahatma Gandhi. And he was talking about the innovation in the classroom. He talked about wisdom, understanding, dialogue. He said that education is not the preparation for the life, as it is life itself. That is the best thing spoken by him. And he said, be the change, be the change. And he said, exploring ideas with the curiosity by the students. Thank you. Thank you very much, Paranga sir. Thank you, Gayatri ma'am. And thank you, Dr. Varti ma'am. Thank you, Alex Fernandez sir. Thanks, Gloria ma'am. And thanks everybody. Thank you, thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kamal, for that lovely moderation. And I can see that you all enjoyed yourselves at room number 5, room 4.
Today, today I did not have time. I was traveling from my school to my hometown. So I was tired. I was thinking in my bus means what I have to speak and what I have to share. But whatever I have done, that is, I think, satisfactory. Thank you, Gloria, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate. All
Thank
right,
you.
Dr.
Tania ma'am,
You're
thank
Yes,
you.
welcome back. Over to you,
yes,
Dr.
Tania ma'am,
Ramji.
namaste,
You can give your
namaste.
feedback.
long time. Yes, I will
Happy to
start sharing. All our panelists were here today. We're very happy about this. 6 panelists. We started with Professor Nolly, who mentioned about, of course, he mentioned experiences and examples from his own schools, the graded school. He highlighted how educators can use real-life experiences to deepen students' understanding by connecting lessons to everyday situations, current events, practical applications. Because when students see how classroom concepts relate to their own lives, learning becomes more meaningful, engaging, and memorable. So authentic learning opportunities, reflection also, he mentioned about how students should reflect on what they learn. This helps build critical thinking and deeper understanding. So thank you very much, Dr. Nolly. After we had Ambassador Jasmine, who focused on cultural experiences outside the school and how these experiences can contribute to lifelong learning. If we expose students to diverse traditions, beliefs, and perspectives through activities like visiting museums or attending cultural festivals or participating in community events, this broadens their understanding of the world and fosters greater appreciation for diversity. And of course, this encourages curiosity, empathy, adaptability, and open-mindedness. Thank you very much, Ambassador Jasmine. After we had Professor Dr. Binu Thomas, who explained how field trips and community projects play a crucial role in developing critical thinking, because of course all these projects go a step further by involving students in solving real-world problems and affect all these student problems that affect the people around them, whether they are designing solutions or when they're working teams or they gather information from communities. Students must plan, reason, reflect on outcomes. So this process strengthens their ability to think independently and consider different perspectives. After we had Dr. Salca Vazudeva on the topic, how can parents and communities become partners in experiential learning? And she mentioned that parents can contribute by sharing. Yeah.
Excuse me, Dr. Gloria. May I say something, please?
Please.
Someone is speaking. Maybe after
Okay, is it
after
possible
that.
to continue? Allow me finish?
This,
Yes, because
this
I have to. Okay, so parents and communities can become strong partners in experiential learning by supporting and participating in students' real-world learning experiences, because parents can offer their skills, the personal experiences, And communities can offer opportunities through workshops, modesty programs, local projects, and all these experiences allow students to engage directly with real environments and community challenges. So thank you very much, Dr. Sailja. After we heard Dr. Sarika Kuwari about the challenges that the schools face in implementing experiential learning. Of course, it's about limited resources such as funding, curriculum pressure, and what we can do. Schools can build partnerships with local organizations, businesses, community groups to reduce costs and expand learning opportunities. So planning strategically and collaborating with the wider community, this is a very effective way that can help students successfully overcome these barriers. And finally, Dr. Rita, who explained the dual system, which is here implied in Mexico, when the schools and universities connect the students with local industries and businesses and community organizations, and this allows to gain hands-on experience in real work environments. So this way students may participate, for example, internships in tourism and agriculture engineering. So they study at the same time they work. It's a very successful program. All recent studies show this, and it's also applied in Germany, as we said. So for workplace training, internships, project simulations, community-based learning, students gain hands-on experiences that mirrors workplace situations. So thank you very much, all our panelists. Of course, experiential learning, it's about also soft skills, teamwork. This is included in adaptability, time management. All these are highly valued in any career. Overall, experience learning bridges the gap between education and employment, making students more confident above all, more capable and more career ready. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Gloria.
Thank you, Dr. Rania. Thank you, Room 1, for such amazing presentation. And I can see that you all enjoyed yourselves. Congratulations to you all. All right, I'm going to be welcoming Dr. Miriam from Room 3 to take over.
Hello, everyone. We're back again. So in Room 3, we had 6 speakers, but one was not available. What's her name? I can't remember. So we start. Ambassador Shiama Hafiz responded to the question, what competencies should learners develop to thrive in a global society? And she highlighted need to succeed in today's interconnected world. She stressed the importance of empathy, encouraging learners to understand and appreciate people from diverse cultures and backgrounds. She noted that learners should recognize that local actions have global ripples, meaning even small positive actions can make a significant impact. She also emphasized collaboration for sustainability, encouraging learners to work collectively in addressing global challenges while valuing everyone's contributions. Her key message was that knowledge alone is not enough. What truly matters is how learners apply that knowledge to create positive change. Then Dr. Gloria responded to the question, what competencies should learners develop to thrive in a global society? Where she explained that education equips learners with essential life competencies beyond academic knowledge. She emphasized respect for diversity, empathy, and compassion, sharing how her own teaching practice became more learner-centered through global exposure. She advocated for dialogue, active listening, and effective communication as tools for building understanding. She also stressed the importance of conflict resolution, eliminating discrimination, respecting human rights, and collaborating while preserving cultural heritage. Next, we move over to Ambassador Raphael Joy Inem, where she responded to the question, how can educators nurture global citizenship amongst learners? She began by asking us to consider what quality we would want learners to possess if they move to another country. She concluded that the ability to respect, adapt, and collaborate with people from different backgrounds is more important than academic excellence alone. She explained that educators shape future citizens by planting 5 essential seeds, which she listed as curiosity, empathy, respect, responsibility, and action. She also encouraged educators to intentionally develop learners' moral values alongside academics, emphasizing that global citizenship is demonstrated through everyday actions and responsible living. Now to Professor Dr. Soraya Bano, where she responded to the question, why is it important for students to understand global issues and the Sustainable Development Goals? Professor Soraya explained that understanding global issues and SDGs prepares learners to become informed and responsible global citizens. She emphasized that this knowledge fosters global citizenship, helping learners appreciate cultural diversity while recognizing that local actions have global consequences. She noted that studying the SDGs develops critical thinking and problem-solving skills by engaging students with complex challenges such as climate change, inequality, quality education, and so on. She also highlighted the importance of value-based learning, promoting responsibility, empathy, integrity, and ethical decision-making. Ultimately, she encouraged educators to connect classroom learning to real-world challenges and prepare learners to contribute meaningfully to sustainable development. Then Ambassador Muhammad Farooq Sajjad, who was so engrossed in his presentation that our time was moving fast and we had to stop him. Ambassador Sajjad responded to his question is not here, I can't remember. But then he described education beyond the classroom as learning without limits. He explained that education is a lifelong process involving the development of skills, attitudes, characters, and values. Quoting Albert Einstein, he reminded us that education is what remains after formal schooling. He highlighted the limitations of traditional classroom learning, including excessive memorization, limited creativity, and insufficient real-world exposure. One of his memorable statements was, "The classroom introduces knowledge, but the world translates it into wisdom." He emphasized that meaningful learning occurs when students apply knowledge to authentic situations, solve real-life problems, and collaborate with others while reflecting on their experiences. Overall, across all presentations, the most common thing is that education extends beyond the classroom and continues throughout life. Thank you very much to our presenters in room 3. We had fun during the presentation. And thank you very much, Dr. Gloria. It's been an insightful session all through.
Thank you very much for the feedback, Ambassador Miriam. We thank you very much. We appreciate your contribution and also your efforts to moderate room 3. Thank you very much. And I'm going to move over to Dr. Nahid. Dr. Nahid, over to you.
Rule number 2. Time was limited. Family was limitless. I'm very happy to have big family today. At the same time, disheartened not to accommodate all because time was limited. But I could listen to Anani ma'am. Everyone knows in this house that she is extraordinary speaker, a towering personality. Her articulation, her voice, her modulation, and the facts she delivers with confidence, it is very appreciable. And she started with experiential learning. She talked about process. Children need to learn actively, consciously, and autonomy should be transferred to children, and teaching and learning process should be democratic. She was talking about that common thread should be served. We need to connect to children, need for validation, members of community. Yeah, she emphasized time and again community service, right? And we should take things from community and we should give back to the community. Community service was her, prime word. I should say she was repeating time and again. She was talking about awareness, right? And thereafter, Ganesh sir. Ganesh sir always speaks very technically, meaningful partnership. Not school is not merely center of knowledge; it is center of values. When we engage, when we have partnership with community, all are benefited. So we need to invite parents, professionals, so that they could share their experience. Children could imbibe and learn lot many things. Social responsibility, social skill he has talked about. Sir has talked about organizing skills and having cultural fiesta in school, and we need to have solutions. And the children will become responsible citizens due to that. Robert talked about safety, right, and talking about working parents. Education is not only this. Sorry, not limited to that. Children should. Some children have privilege. No, it is the right, and we need to serve. Right, and best education changes everyone. Thereafter, Navneet Pandey sir. Sir was talking about service, learning, community service, right? We need to transfer our learning, and children must practice whatever they learn. They should walk the talk, so that children could be responsible citizens. They could develop teamwork, they could develop leadership skills, they could develop empathy. Thereafter, Magdum sir. Sir was talking about community engagement. You know, we must go beyond textbooks. Textbooks teach teach us very limited, but experience teach us limitless. He was talking about nurturing, he was talking about world's perspective, he was talking about experience, compassion, critical thinking, problem solving skills, practical solutions, and right active listening, adaptability, active citizens, meaningful contribution. He was talking, Lagmani ma'am. She was talking about experiential learning, and we need not to mug up the facts. We should practice it, right? And the children must have big smile on their faces, and we need to ask questions. How are you? We need to connect with them. Thereafter, Anna Patrick. We should go beyond the classroom. We consider that teaching and learning takes only place in within classroom. No, we must go beyond classroom. We should have a real life experience, right? Activities should be conducted. Children must prove themselves, and critical thinking should be developed. Clemia Fatima, ma'am, she has very good English speaking skills. She was talking about changing life initiative, right, and real life experience. So that right, and time was limited as I stated, and the house time was over, and she could not complete. And there were many good speakers which could not speak on their behalf. I am saying they all are very good speakers, and they could have spoken very well had they could have time. So my sincere gratitude to Gloria ma'am for giving us opportunity time and again. And I welcome you all. Outstanding sessions are on and on and on and on. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nahid. For that, we appreciate your moderation, and congratulations to room 2. And Ambassador Aklemia, I think she's the one that wasn't able to complete her presentation. Maybe we're going to give her some minutes to complete it here in the house. That will be after Dr. Nalini has given us her feedback. Over to you, Dr. Nalini.
Appreciate. Thank you so very much for this opportunity. And I was really, really very, very happy to see my people again there. And I was blessed then more than 6 people as per your list. But I got the opportunity to listen from few of our members, and it was really a real sharing time among us. So I not make the time go off, and I made the opportunity to start with none other than the baton carrier, Dr. Osama. Dr. Osama, as usual, he started with a poetic comment, and he said that if you are not able to do, I'm just giving you the gist, I cannot remember his words. Those Hindi poems are so beautiful that, and difficult also for me to remember. So but he has very clearly mentioned that at least one thing we can do, that bring a smile on one child's face, and that is the biggest win situation for any and everybody. With this proclamation he started with, and then he talked about that make the child laugh, let, don't be an educator, be a guru to the child. Just don't educate or teach, but mentor the child and become a guru to him. And then he talked about many more things. He talked about communication, confidentiality, employability, adaptability, holistic development, decision making, problem solving, success, regulation, rules and regulation, and overall development for the growth of any individual, and with skills, and that will be the way to develop the holistic development of the person. Ability enables effectively skills and compass of making problems are critical thinking and effective communication skills for making the life successful interaction with others. This was the gist of Osama sir. Osama sir is unbeatable, that I can say. Then I pass the baton to none other than our friend who is back to us, Dr. Salesh. And Dr. Salesh gave us a very beautiful sum up of his understanding. Learning beyond the classroom is more meaningful and long lasting because it develops students' understanding, observation skills, and self confidence through real life experience. He shared a very beautiful example of his own school where children from the same village, they have two lakes in this village, but they are not aware of that geographical beauty of their particular village. Then he talked about something related to chemistry, whether you have ever tasted acid. Children were not able to understand what acid is, and when he talked about lemon, the children were very easily able to. So that is the requirement of real life connect. And experiential learning creates deeper understanding. Activities which he has initiated in his school are riding, or whether it is riding bicycle or observing nature or talking about acid and basics, these all will give the children real life experience to understand and will help them to develop their skills. So he has initiated in his surroundings field visits, outdoor learning provisions, so that teachers could take the children out and make them understand and make them have the real life experience. He has talked about new education policy of India as well, and how educators can make include in their lesson plan, and then the observation, experimentation, practical experience, and learning beyond the four walls of the classroom can happen. Passing the mic to none other than Dorcas Akin. She talked very nicely about shift from teaching what to learn to teaching how to learn. In a rapid changing world shaped by artificial intelligence, digital transformation, and automation, educators must cultivate curiosity, adaptability, and lifelong learning habits. Teachers should evolve from being the sole source of knowledge to become a facilitator. I really appreciate, Dorcas, this statement that don't be a sole source of their knowledge, but facilitate them and mentor them, and embrace technology in a massive in a better manner, and model continuous learning. Redefine failures as an opportunity for the growth instead of demeaning the children. This was really an hats off statement from Dorcas. I really appreciate this. Then our beautiful couple, the Nallam sir, was there with us, and he talked about learning to learn, promotes active and self-directed learning. Students should take responsibility of their own learning journey and developing independence, ownership, and motivation. The focus shift from memorization to skill development should be there by, and this should can be only or incorporated by the mentors, by the educators. So he said that student-centered learning encourage exploration and curiosity by allowing students to choose their own topics, projects, and learning methods. Sir, we cannot give this much of liberty in the classroom. The other curriculum will go haywire. So at least, yes, we can give them the opportunity to choose their method of learning, but not the topics. Topics cannot be given to them. Yes, technological help is required, and collaboration in peer learning should be incorporated by the mentors or the educators in the classroom. Connecting learning to real life experience makes education meaningful. This was the summing line of Nallam sir. Going to none other than my beautiful friend Yala ma'am. She talked about essential skills for students in a rapid changing world, that education must go beyond textbook and examination. Appreciate you, Yala ma'am, for this. I really hate examination pattern of ours because that gives threat and fear to our children. No, nothing much. They are always frightened of that. So students need, they should be taught in a practical manner, and the practical life skill that help them adapt to change, solve problems, and succeed in real world situation. Communication should be the fundamental thing which should be incorporated in our classroom. Students should learn to speak clearly, listen actively, express themselves confidently, and collaborate effectively with others. This should be the key point by a mentor or a educator, as per Yella ma'am. Critical thinking, problem solving, essential competencies, everything should be there. And collaboration, leadership, social responsibility prepare students for lifelong success through teamwork, respect for diverse perspectives. This all was there by Yella man. I had few more people, but I got the opportunity to hear only from Ravi sir. I had, I don't remember the names exactly, and I forgot to note it down, but I
Venishetty
loved.
Ravi Kumar. Venishetty Ravi Kumar.
Ravi sir, I am going to talk about two more people whom I requested, but they didn't speak. But Ravi sir was there, and Ravi sir, as always, appreciated all our speakers, and he said that he's grateful because every time, whenever he's listening from we educators, he is learning something or the other, and he feels grateful towards your initiative of AWTE. So this was the last statement from Ravi sir, and it is not only from Ravi sir, it is from all of us for giving us this opportunity. And this was none other than our room 5. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Wow, that was so detailed. Room 5, congratulations for such an amazing presentation. And thank you, Dr. Nalini, for giving us the detailed information. It's just as if we were part of the group, because listening to you now gave us the ideas of all the things that happened there. Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate. And I want to welcome Ambassador Aklimia. I'm giving you 2 minutes to do your presentation. Over to you. Before, we've exceeded our time, but okay, we can spare 2 minutes. We're supposed to end now, but just go ahead.
And thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm really honored. Learning becomes meaningful when it changes lives. Community based learning is an educational approach that connects classroom learning with real life community needs. Basically, my deliberation was about the initiative, community based initiative, which has an impactful inspiration over the learners. So, as it enables students to apply their own knowledge in authentic settings while developing communication, leadership, leadership, collaboration, empathy, and civic responsibility. It transforms education from simply acquiring knowledge to making a positive difference in society. Knowledge grows when it is shared. One inspiring example, which I have, experimented, that is the digital literacy program for senior citizens. Many older adults face challenges in using smartphones and accessing digital services. To address this need, students volunteered to become digital mentors for senior citizens in their community. They conducted simple hands on learning sessions, teaching them how to make video calls, send messages, use digital payment applications safely, access online healthcare services, and identify common online scams. Every click builds confidence. Every lesson builds independence. The results were remarkable. Senior citizens became more confident and self-reliant, and they felt relatable to the advanced technology. They were able to stay connected with their families, access important services independently, and participate more actively in today's digital world. At the same time, the students experienced their own transformation. They learned patience while teaching, improved their communication and leadership skills, strengthened their problem solving abilities. So, this way, they all realize that true education is not measured only by examination results, but the positive impact. So technology connects devices, education connects generations. I would like to conclude with one final thought. The best education is not only what students learn, it is what they give back to their community. Gracias, and I'm truly honored. I'm really sorry at the same time that, everybody has to bear this
It's
out of the
okay.
meeting room. But you all are, very nice and cooperative. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was an amazing presentation from you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you very much. And this brings us to the end of our session today. As we conclude this remarkable session, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to our moderators, panelists, participants, and the entire AWRE Through Education family. Today's conversation have reaffirmed one important truth. Education is bigger than the classroom. Learning happens through experiences, communities, technology, relationships, and our interactions with the world around us. As educators and lifelong learners, may we continue to create opportunities that inspire curiosity, creativity, and empower individuals to become positive agents of change. Thank you once again for your time, for your wisdom, and your commitment to transforming life through education. Until we meet again, let us continue to work together, learn together, and inspire one another. God bless you all and have a wonderful evening, day, depending on your time, afternoon, morning, and also thank you once again and see you next time. Bye for today.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Can we take our final, maybe we'll take another photo shoot before we leave. And
Okay.
I want to bring up something just quickly. Some persons reached out to me if we can move this session 2 hours or 1 hour earlier. So what do you think? Should we leave it the way it is, or should we move it 2 hours earlier or 1 hour earlier? What do you think? Feel free to unmute yourself and speak, please. Yes, Dorcas, Ambassador Dorcas. Yes.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi, good
I
evening.
think I will go by the 1 hour earlier. One
One
hour earlier
one
will be
hour
fine.
earlier. Okay.
Yes.
Any other person?
Yeah.
1 hour earlier, 2 hours earlier, or the way it is now? Okay, maybe we're going to have a poll in our WhatsApp group. We'll have a poll, then through the poll we'll decide. What do you think? Okay, all right. So let's take our final photo shoot before we leave. All right, turn on your cameras if it's possible for you. Turn on your camera. Yes, Mr. Zainab, you want to say something? I can see your hand up. Okay. All right, after the count of 5, we're going to click on our favorite emoji and take our final photo shoot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a beautiful evening. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful morning. See you next time. Bye. Please,
Bye.
follow our Facebook page, a Works for Education page, so that we'll be posting on information there. So please kindly follow the page. All right. Good night. Bye.
Thank you, Gloria. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Gloria, ma'am. Subhrati. Thank you
So
Thank
so
you,
much.
Dr.
Bradley.
Gloria. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Nolly. Bye.